Hey, good morning, friends. It is Julie Hamilton with Life Builders, bringing you simple tips to build a strong and healthy life on. I hope you are having an awesome Monday. I'm wishing you lots of success this week, lots of answers to problems, and just things that you're going to know and you're going to figure out that have been plaguing you. And I just am asking for insight for you this week and that you're going to have a great week. And I posted yesterday, hey Erica, how are you? I posted yesterday about, like, a lot of times things aren't amazing what happens to us, but you have the opportunity to be amazing, so I'm just encouraging you to be amazing this week. All right, today's topic, in our book that we're reading, Uninvited, we just read a chapter about broken friendships and how sometimes friendships don't go the way that we want them to go. And it has me kind of thinking about the story. And I want to tell you the story. How are you? Good to see you, Erica. Thanks for tuning in. You guys, Erica's in Florida, and it's so awesome that she's tuning in, and she's going through some stuff, but she's going to be good. All right, Melanie. Hey, how are you? So listen, here's what happened. Just speaking of the broken friendships and things that you wish they weren't going the way that they did, I want to tell you a story that recently taught me a lot, and I wanted to share it with you. I was having breakfast with 4 other friends, and so there's 5 of us total, and there was one sentence said, and unfortunately it was heard in many different ways, even though it was only one sentence. And what happened was we were having kind of an intense discussion, and here's the worst part of it is I lost my temper. And I was frustrated, and I wasn't watching my mouth. And I said something, and I don't know what I said, but it had the word jerk in it. And so I want to give you guys a multiple choice quiz on what you think I said with the word jerk in it. So this is to 5 people, okay, 5 of my friends. And so here's the first option. Oops, I just lost it. Okay, here's the A. Do you think I said, "You are acting like a jerk"? You know what? I realize this is flipped. I'm sorry. It's going to be backwards. A, you are acting like a jerk. So talking to someone. B, did I say somebody else is acting like a jerk? So if you're just coming in on this story, I'm telling a story about something that happened with some friends, and one sentence was said, and this is how it went down. So do you think I said A, you are acting like a jerk? B, somebody else who wasn't there is acting like a jerk? C, I'm sorry if I'm acting like a jerk. All we know is that the word jerk was said. D, I have no recall of saying anything with the word jerk in it. D, okay. And lastly, E, all of the above. What do you think? What do you think was heard when I said this sentence with a jerk? Well, let's be honest. It was all of the above. So 4 people heard 4 different things. So somebody heard me calling them a jerk. Somebody heard me calling somebody else a jerk. Somebody heard me saying, "I'm sorry if I acted like a jerk," me. And the worst part is, I don't even remember saying the word jerk. And so it ended up in a big, huge problem. And I just wanted to bring this to you today because it was a really good lesson for me. Number 1, in controlling our words. Because if we're out of control, and if I'm saying something out of control that I don't even know I said, I didn't even remember saying the word jerk, then that means that I am not thinking about what I'm saying. That they're coming out of my mouth. And the word says that, like, out of the overflow of our hearts, our mouth speaks. And so, you have this thing coming out, and B, no matter what you say, people can hear things different ways. So we have to make sure we're communicating clearly. Do you ever notice that? Like with my kids and my husband, I notice most of the conflicts that we get into is because there's a lack of communication. So I'm just encouraging you this morning, A, be in control of your words. We always talk about here, words build worlds. They are poison or fruit. They're life or death. And you guys have the ability to speak those things over people. But B, we need to make sure that we're communicating clearly what our heart is. A great way to do that is to ask someone, what did you hear me say? And then they'll repeat it back to you, and either it's what you meant or what you said, or it could be what they heard from their frame, their point of view. So I just encourage you with those two things this morning, because communication is the key. So those people around you, the people that you love, the people you do life with, your friends, your family, treat them kindly, and also make sure that you communicate, even about silly things like that you think should be assumed. Hey, Dad, how are you? So I hope you guys have an awesome, very awesome week. I love you all, and leave me a comment, tell me the best thing that's happening to you this week. Yesterday was the very best day because it was the first day we got to wear flip-flops. It was sunny outside and beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best day ever. But that is only second to my other favorite day, which is the day when you leave your hot coffee in your car and you come back out and your coffee's still hot because the sun's shining on it and it's warm inside your car. I love that day. So anyway, have an awesome day, you guys, and I will see you on Wednesday at 8:30, hopefully. So good to see you too, Ted. So watch your mouth, guard your words, guard your heart, and communicate clearly this week. It's going to be an awesome week. May your minds be fierce and your heart strong and your spirit kind today. Bye.